Oh, she's trying to hit my car. And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to a new video. And today, yes, we're going to talk about the Prius. Some of you don't like to talk about the Prius, but we're going to talk about it today. Challenger, yes, she's still there. Moved everything out of the driveway so I can put that little beast in the garage next to the other little beast. And that is my daughter's car. And I intend to put 3 dash cams in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I intend to put 5 dash cams in. Not today, but today's video, I figured I would do that while I explain to you why, probably the most frequently asked question I get, why I did not buy a Camry, considering that the Toyota Prius is the almost exact same price as the Camry. And by the way, I did want to show you all this and another reason why these dash cams are important, and I want one in the car. I've always had one in my Priuses in the past, my dailies, including my Challengers and Chargers, but thank goodness for PPF, because I got nailed by something and it just hit the PPF. And that came on the car for free because I did not pay for the add-ons. But that's the Prius. And you may notice another little blemish that I am embarrassed to even admit, but that is the wheel. But that's that's okay. That's why I bought this thing, so I can beat the crap out of it. I don't worry about what happens to this car as much as I would worry about what happens to my Challenger and of course this thing. And this is intended to be a tool on the road to serve a purpose. And for that reason, there are 3 big reasons I chose the Toyota Prius over the Toyota Camry, and those reasons I'll go over in a second. But first, let me show you what we're doing with this dash cam. It's like a twofer video. You're going to get to see this, how easy it is to throw this dash cam in here. I'm going to show you a video right now of another reason why absolutely got reminded why I need a dash cam, because I had a lady lose her ever-loving mind at the Chick-fil-A recently, and I get people are under stress nowadays, and it sends people into weird places, and this lady went into that weird place, and thank goodness I always have a camera on me because I do YouTube, but I also know that most people don't, and I also know that I don't maybe always have that thing readily available, and we don't know when something's about to happen, and you should turn on your camera. See that lady? Was she mad? There was a mad lady in there.
Oh, really?
She was trying to get in where it says don't go.
Oh.
And she's honking at this Audi, so I went around her. Another guy went around her, and she chases me around honking.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, well, you were going in the wrong way. I wanted to pay for her. She's having a shitty day. I wanted to pay for her breakfast, but I guess she's gone, so. Can you tell me what I did? What? You stopped there. You're not supposed to go. You're not supposed to go in there.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
Why are you so mad?
Fuck you, bitch. Throw a dick, bro. Throw a fucking dick.
What did I? Oh my god. This lady's crazy. She was trying to get. She's going crazy still. Oh my god. She was trying to get in this way and started honking at everybody. It said exit only. So we all went around her, and she's going freaking nuts. Oh god, I even tried to buy her breakfast because she's having a bad day, and she's like freaking out. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, people are crazy. She's still honking. She's honking at other people now. She's back there honking at more people now. Oh, she's following me. Oh, she's following me. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Oh, she's trying to hit my car. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. What is going on? This is crazy. She literally tried to hit my car. So because of that, the dash cam will capture all the utter insanity that takes place on the road. So let's go ahead and show you what I'm going to put into this thing. All right. So one reason, and I'll get right to that point, I chose a Prius over a Camry is this thing obviously comes out, those seats go forward, and I pick up, check this out, a massive, massive amount of extra room. And my wife has been screaming that it would be nice to have another car that we can actually carry things in, because her car is not always available because it's the Land Rover and it's always in the shop. I'm kidding, but this thing does have the awesome cargo space. And I brought home a 50-inch TV the other day from Best Buy in the back of this thing, because it's got all of that room. You will not have this in the Camry. I mean, look at that. The cargo space is significantly different. So that's the first reason. Not a major reason, but if you want a bigger four-door car with a decent trunk, the Camry will do that. But this thing allows you to have almost a baby pickup truck versus and plus I think, frankly, the hatchback just looks better, but that's okay. But let's go ahead and take a step towards working on this dash cam. I'll show you how easy this is. Start off with just showing you what I got. Now, I get hit up constantly, all YouTubers do, by dash cam companies and all kinds of companies. I mean, freaking bicycle, electric bike companies, you name it, they hit us up. And I used to do a company all the time, I'm not going to name their name, that would hook me up with the dash cams, and I thought they were great until I got rear-ended. And when I got rear-ended in my Charger by a girl with no insurance.
But I can give you my number and you can exchange contact.
Well, here's the deal at this point. You guys can't leave me with this repair.
Well, no, that's not what's gonna happen, but we can.
Two people, no insurance. She rear-ended her, and then she rear-ended me. Both of them are doing the I don't have insurance dance. I went to the dash cam and that thing had frozen. It was not recording. Even though it looked like it had crashed out on me. So I got nothing. I got no video of the accident. And that's like the whole point of one of these things, is to capture the damn accident. And it didn't. So when these guys hit me up and said, you want to try this one out? I said, hell yeah, I'm willing to try something else out. I can't take the chance, but I definitely want to have it. And it was after that lady flipped out on me at Chick-fil-A. And this one looked really cool. So I did the research before I said, okay, send it off. And this, check this out. You can buy it without these attachments. Just this for like 99 bucks. Stick it to your windshield. It's got a screen and it's great. But you pop these things on there. Now you get 3 channels plus a 4th channel that's going to mount back here to show the people rear-ending you in your car. So these just literally pop on here like so. So now you've got left and right and adjustable interior. So if you're an Uber driver, you can get great inside camera view or adjust it out and get the sides. If you're pulled over by a cop or somebody's sideswiping you, this thing's gonna get it all, which is pretty cool. So let me show you how easy it is to install this thing while I talk about the second reason I went to the Prius instead of the Camry. And I'm just gonna do this via the cigarette lighter because it makes it so much easier to install. I've done the hardwire in the past to get all the parking features, but at that point it's a 4-hour install, and I just feel like when these things are running 24/7, that's when they crash. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with the start it up and it starts recording situation, because that's when most of the crap happens on the road. Let's go. All right, the second reason I chose the Prius over the Camry is gas mileage. You're looking at, I think it's about 53. You're looking at 53 city versus 57 city in the plug-in hybrid, and 56 highway versus 50 highway. Considering most of the miles I drive are on the highway, here's the deal. An 11.3 gallon tank, you're looking at about 67 to 68 more miles in range on this versus the Camry with all the highway driving I do between all the 3 counties. So when it comes to gas mileage, this guy absolutely crushes the Camry. And I know people say, but it's not that much, and you get a much nicer looking car. With the Prius nowadays, it's absolutely a nice looking car. I mean, it's a decent looking car compared to the prior Prius. As a matter of fact, I think it's downright like nice, like cool looking compared to the old Priuses. And frankly, I think it looks better than the Camry now, with the sleek look and the really cool looking rear end with the big long bar taillight, and throwing some wheels on here, which I do intend to do since I curbed the living shit out of my other wheel. This thing's going to look pretty awesome when I'm done with it. And you know, it is a Prius, so what are you going to do? I'm not going to spend a fortune on it, but I'm going to make it look nice. So the better gas mileage out of the Prius, it's what I was buying it for. So if I was buying it for my primary vehicle, my main daily driver, no, I probably wouldn't have bought the Prius. I'd have bought the Camry because for a family, it probably makes more sense. It's bigger. It's got more room on the inside to carry the 4 people, even 5 people. This thing might be a little bit tight once we put the seats back up. Might be a little tight for 3 people in the back compared to a Camry. And the Camry is going to have a little bit more leg room. But I don't carry people. It's usually just me. We have a Land Rover if we want to carry people when it's not broken down. All right, so once it's mounted, then all you got to do, run the wire up here, across here, and it's the nice thing about these cheap plasticky cars is it's easy to get in here. And then I will run this probably down through here and down here and then down this and then boom, right over here into the cigarette lighter plug, and we'll be good. And then I will run the rear camera up here, through here, and then just all the way back, and then up through here, all the way back. Really simple. I won't bore you with that, but it's pretty freaking easy to do. And you need an interior tool, which you can get from anywhere. Get them on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below for the camera and one of these things, but really I have a whole kit, and these are easy to be able to pry things down, to be able to shove these wires all the way in. You'll be good to go.
A few moments later.
All right, check that out. And whether you have a Challenger, Charger, or any car, just tuck the wires in. You can't see anything. Can't see anything. All the way up. We're good. Perfect. All right, center this thing the best you can. All right, we are installed. We'll just do the setup at the end of this video, but I want to knock out the third reason I chose a Prius over a Camry, and the biggest reason. Let me show you this. It's this magical stuff here. So, little utility cabinet or door here. There is a charger that came with the car. And this, folks, plugs in to the car. Because you know where I'm going with this, because this is a plug-in hybrid. And that's a big difference than a non-plug-in. And the Prius plug-in hybrid is a different model than some of the other Priuses. So if you're gonna buy one, this is the one you want to get because it's got the plug-in feature where a gas tank on the left side and a electric port on the right side that I can charge this thing at home at night, overnight, and it costs, I did the math, based on the kilowatt hours and off-peak charging, I'm looking at about $1.30 to $1.65 per day to charge this thing, per night. I get 44 miles of pure electric range out of this thing every single day. So every morning I get up and I take this thing for work. I'm driving 44 miles. Depending on how I drive it, and if I run the AC and all the other things, I might get 40 out of this thing. And that basically equates to about, I don't know, 40, 50, maybe $45 a month in electricity. And I get 1,300 plus miles of extra range for that $45 a month. So when you look at the gas prices, it costs me about $39 a month right now to fill this thing up to get another 1,300 miles of range on top of 650 miles per tank. So let's just say it's a tank and a half or 2 tanks a month. So I might spend a whopping $70 or $80, maybe $80, maybe $100 if I drive a lot on this thing to get close to, let's just say, almost 2,000 miles in range. That's insane considering that Challenger gets 200 miles in range. And don't ask me what this thing gets. So, and you don't buy a Challenger for that. You buy it to have fun. And I just drove it too much and had too much fun in that thing. So it's a dumb daily driver for me considering the amount of miles I drive. So considering I'm doing a couple thousand miles a month, I'm spending less than $100 because I've got the plug-in feature and I've got the extra 6 miles or 5 to 6 miles per tank per gallon on the highway. So I'm picking up basically an extra 1,300 miles in range per month in addition to another 60 to 70 miles per tank because the gas mileage is better. And that's assuming I'm not doing more highway driving, having this thing in eco mode. Yes, it has a sport mode, and yes, it's over 220 horsepower for like 3,500 pounds. This thing will smoke the front tires. It's ridiculous how fast it is. I know that's funny. Go ahead and comment and talk trash, but this thing will beat most of your other cars. It will also beat the Camry 0 to 60 by about, I think it's a second. So, but it's a second, hey, who's counting? But that's the reason I picked the Prius. Now let me show you the setup on this camera. So I downloaded the Botslab app, and it's totally installed. You can't see a single wire anywhere. And got the back camera there, gave it enough slack. All right, so you've got all these settings here. I just went ahead and fixed the time by making it sync with my phone, and we are golden. Time's right, date's right, camera's working great. Let's go check out the views on this thing. So I've got the left and the right there. Crank that out a little bit more, crank that out a little bit more. All right, so it's got the altitude. Look how crisp and clean that is. That is incredible. There's the rear view, which is not so good because it's kind of dark, but it will definitely capture what chaos is happening behind you. I could probably adjust that camera up just a little bit. All right, so you'll be able to see out the windows just fine if somebody was to sideswipe you. So I'll give you a little bit of driving with this thing. That's the end of today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you're shopping for one of these gas savers, daily drivers, I picked the Prius. I think it's personal choice here. It's what you need the car for. If it's your only car, it's your daily driver, it's your family vehicle, I would get the Camry probably, unless you do a lot of hauling stuff, home improvement stuff, and you need all that room back there with the folded down seats to haul stuff. The Camry still does a great job with that. This thing obviously a little bit better. Other than that, if you're just looking for something that's going to get you the greatest gas mileage on the road, is pretty quick considering what it is, and looks decent, and you can get the electric range from it, then this is it. This is the one. And they are cheap, 35 grand. And I got a $4,500 rebate or something. I don't know what the hell it was. So $325 a month, 2 grand down, and I was done. I wouldn't put any money down in hindsight. I just had it in my head. I wanted this payment at $300, ended up at $325. Had 2 grand in my pocket I've been carrying around for a month, and decided just to give it to them and get what I wanted and how I wanted it. But with that, everybody, please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Let's do some driving.
Like I wanted, young, wild and free, raising glass like we don't have a care in the world. Yeah, we don't give up.
Throw a dick, bro,